So Derek and I are still going on our road trip to Texas next week to go visit the land that we're under contract for. Still haven't closed on yet, which is definitely stressing me out, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can just kind of camp out on the land anyway. If not, there is national forest land nearby that we can stay at for camping. But we're going to be tenting out, and we're bringing our two dogs with us. So I decided to go ahead and order a cot. I found on Amazon. It's Coleman, which is like a reputable, like a known camping brand. Sell it everywhere. So it's a queen size cot, holds up to 600 pounds, which will be enough for me, Derek, and our two dogs, because it is like, high 60s during the day there, but it's still down into like the 30s and 40s at night. So I want to be off the ground. So yeah, I see how this holds up, but it just came in 1 day shipping on Amazon, which is pretty impressive. Comes with the cot, this mattress. It's not, obviously as tall, it doesn't need to be, but supposedly holds 600 pounds, and a pump. So excited to test that out. Brantley is also excited to test it out. And I guess we'll let you know how it goes while we're down there. There were actually a couple of different things that I needed to get for this trip in order to prepare for the cross-country adventure that we were about to embark on, including a Reese Hitch cargo basket, which I talked about in my blog post. This is sustainabilityguide.com if you want to go check that out for more details. But we needed a place to be able to put all of our coolers, and I actually have some J-hook kayak racks where we put that cot and our pop-up tent, so I needed more storage. We've been looking to get one of these for my vehicle anyway for a little while, and this was kind of the perfect excuse to get it. It took us about an hour to put together with two people, and everything went together pretty seamlessly, so I was really impressed with this cargo basket during the trip. A little skate putting in work. We have our kitchen tote, cold cooler, dry, warm cooler. We have our pop-up tent, our sleeping cot, and then here we have the dog tote, a table underneath the dog beds, and bedding underneath that as well, and then our tent. And then the only things we have left to bring are our camping backpacks, which will fit in here no problem. All right. It is 4:22, -6 degrees. I don't know what the wind chill is or if there is any, but we are officially Texas bound on our road trip, driving straight through an hour and 5 days. Got the doggos in the back, you can't see them.
It's too early for you, an hour and 5 days.
I mean, it is too early for me. I haven't had coffee 1 day in 5 hours. So there's not really a whole lot to report right now, so we'll just check in later. Bye.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
As you can see from the previous footage, we had gotten snow the night before and the roads were definitely a little slick. I kept my studded snow tires on for this trip, so we had great traction, but this semi unfortunately did not. Luckily, it didn't hold us up too long and everybody was safe.
Even if the sky is falling down. jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Well, we have pulled over at a scenic overlook. So pretty, wow. To hit the hay for a couple of hours. It's raining now. So, yeah, good night. So we get here at the property, camp out, and immediately were greeted by some of the neighbors as we're just hopping out of the car. Including the neighbor's loose dog. I mean, he's not a stray dog, but he's a loose dog. And so it's already been difficult trying to keep him away from our dogs. We can keep our dogs leashed, that's not a problem. And then we set up our tent and everything. And it was very cold last night, so we ended up hopping into the car, which is small, but better than the tent. So, very tired group. Very tired. Nothing like mixing up a little hard at the property on our campsite. Meanwhile, the other dogs are just like at loose, staying outside all night, which is fine. Like, if they're, I understand not all dogs are like our dogs, but it's like they're eating gourmet breakfast, sleeping in cars. Oh, that's funny. It's been a funny couple of days, but packed up enough all hard for the trip. Probably would have done a 5-pound bag last, if I had coordinated that better. But I got a fresh 20-pound bag anyway, so I figured I'd just bring whatever I need with us. So yeah. Dogs still get their gourmet breakfast even when traveling. Oops. sausage going for dinner. A little pre-made, oh god, what are they called? Paloma? Pre-made paloma. And the neighbor's barking dog. He's cool though. He hasn't been barking like most of the time.
Yeah, he's good most of the time.
Derek, smack light. Like you're so bad. Okay, that's what you were doing, filling the entire car all the way down here. Let's go say hi to the vlog. Yep. That's our tent out there. You can see it. We should be sleeping in a tent or not. The Escape is an overland vehicle.
It's capable.
Derek and I are just washing some dishes, and it's funny, we were talking about like how much you really need to live. Like, this is a pretty... Mockingbirds are going crazy. It's a pretty simple setup. I mean, we're just like using gallons of water and stuff to wash, and our little camp stove. We haven't even been sleeping in the tent. We've just been sleeping in the car, but it's like, obviously driving and car insurance costs a lot, but I mean, if this is just like how you lived, it doesn't involve a whole lot. It's nice to experience voluntarily, of course. Like, if this is how you had to live, that'd probably be a little more stressful, but for the time being, I'm enjoying the simplicity. So, it's Wednesday. We're gonna go to Nacogdoches today, get some like lunch, hang out, like visit more of it. My dumbass hit the one stump in the yard as I was leaving.
Back there, but
Okay, well, still. Anyway, it busted my radiator. My coolant's all gone. Every single local parts store doesn't have a radiator in stock for us today. So there's one coming in tomorrow morning. Gonna need coolant, some other stuff. Obviously, there's a lot of self-loathing happening. Derek says we're gonna laugh at it at some point. I don't know. Anyway, luckily we have nice neighbors, and some of them gave us tools because we didn't bring any tools with us. Bad idea. And then our other neighbor, she's really nice. She's letting us borrow one of her vehicles to go to town to pick up the radiator in the morning, and I told her I would let Derek drive because, you know, he's not the one who hit the fucking stump. I drove 1,000 miles here, probably. Well, maybe like 800 miles here. Needed the other stuff. Not a single problem. One stump. That bitch ass, short ass can't fucking see over the windshield. That's not to blame. I'm to blame. Not paying enough attention. Thought I could go inside of it, I think. I don't know. Anyway. That's our vacation. Stay tuned.
Either coming tomorrow. It's really, I think, might call the Ford dealership, see if they have one more part that I would like to replace while I'm here, just to save me the headache of doing it later. But other than that, it'll come back apart when we get it back home and put a few more parts in it. But it'll be fine.
So my radiator came in. It's in Napa. We're gonna head into town, take advantage of the travel centers and shower because my hair is greasy and disgusting, and I'm just disgusting. So yeah, that's the plan. So I'm at Pilot truck stop and have never had a shower at a truck stop, but I need to shower. So give you a number. You get a pin to get in here. It locks with a deadbolt. And yeah, so first time for everything. So we got back from Nacogdoches. We had lunch there, we had dinner there, did some walking around, and just got back a couple hours ago. Did the majority of our packing. Got our coolers packed, our other like non-food camping stuff packed, the tent taken down because we've been sleeping in the Escape anyway. What, Derek?
What?
Is it an overland vehicle?
It's capable of being one.
It's capable of being one when you don't drive into stumps. Derek really came through and put my car together this morning. I helped ratchet some things, but that's about it. So yeah, we'll be ready to head out pretty easily in the morning. Drive another 30 hours back to Maine.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring.